This video is called My Plan. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. I get what I give. Call it karma, call it the law of attraction or the law of magnetism. Whatever I'm looking for, I'll find. If I'm angry, I'll find things to be angry about. If I'm hungry, I will see things that are edible. If I'm searching for beauty, I will locate it. And if I'm looking for pain, you know how it ends. I write what I'm going to say before I film a video. Most of it's available on my blog. More people watch the videos than read the blog, and I paused while I was writing this to take a phone call from one of the very exceptional men that I know in my life. He got a call from another person that we know who had relapsed and is doing what addicts do when they reach out for help. It's that small window when you want help, and it usually happens around 3 in the morning. My friend, the one that I talked to, he was holding himself hostage for feeling guilty and angry. And he was angry that the other person went back out into the world, and he was also feeling guilty for not really wanting to deal with it. So we discussed setting appropriate boundaries and ways to self-preserve, self-care. We discussed not being able to save people from their choices. And we discussed our humanities and our fallibility. He felt better once he realized his worth and remembered that he is going above and beyond for others. He wouldn't acknowledge that he was, but I did. There's a Greek proverb that states, "A society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they know they'll never sit in." So my plan involves planting seeds without seeing the end result. There's a parable about seeds being planted on a path where birds come to eat. Rocky soil that isn't habitable for sustaining life, among thorns and bushes where the seeds are choked out, and seeds that are in healthy soil where the seeds are able to flourish and produce offspring. My plan might involve the majority of the seeds that I plant to be unable to sprout because of the soil. I have little to do with creating soil. When I get one-on-one time with a person, I'm able to assist with creating a healthier ground. I can help with enhancing or adding to or the perception of the soil. And that is when I'm able to add to the soil. You can take a withering flower and introduce new soil, and the flower will rekindle to its life. It may not always be the fault of the root. It may simply need a new, stronger, more supportive foundation. My plan involves feeling feelings that I don't want to feel. It involves anxieties and fears. It involves sadness and loss. My plan is co-created with life. And when offerings come my way, it matters not whether I want to feel this discomfort. The discomfort will present itself, and pretending the wound isn't there is not the way to heal. Feelings are not the issue. It is the way that I respond, the way that I react to my feelings. My plan involves things, feelings, happenings that I do not want to be a part of the story, but it doesn't matter. They still show up. I believe that scars and beauty are both necessary. And also I believe that both are equal. One is not greater than the other. Despite how they feel or how they look, they are both a part of my plan. Kintsugi is the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with gold. This method accents the scar of the broken vessel, the scar of the broken vessel, and the piece of pottery becomes of more value because of the damage suffered. So in this case, the scar is more important. Our scars add value to our lives. I don't, you don't, we don't want them necessarily to be a part of our plan because of the way they feel. But without them, there would be less value to my life. So I would encourage you to talk about your scars. You can talk about them with me. You can talk about them to a therapist, to a friend. You can talk about them to someone who is capable of listening. You're worth taking the time. Thank you.